But you know, Liverpool don't shop. That's not shopping at Liverpool. Well, like, listen, Egal. Where did they shop Van Dijk from?
Southampton.
Where did they shop Robertson from?
Hull.
Hull.
Where did they shop McAllister from?
Brighton.
Where did they shop, what's in there, Mo Salah from?
Roma.
Where did they shop Sadio Mane from?
Southampton.
See that? Henderson?
Sunderland.
You see their shopping? You see where they shop? They shop at Aldi. Madrid, they shop at Harrods. Ahmed shops at Harrods still. You have seen you trying it, but no. You're shopping probably at Sainsbury or Club Card Test for points. Me, Harrods.
Okay, Ahmed, what are you saying? Come in here. What are you saying about Florian Wirtz? Liverpool trying to hijack Florian Wirtz.
There is no way on God's earth yet that Liverpool will have the facilities to pull that deal off. I don't care yet. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen yet. It's not going to happen. Bayern Munich and Man City, yeah. Listen, Liverpool are a bigger club than Man City, but you know what Man City have over Liverpool, yeah, is like the ownership and the manager in it. Like, let's be honest. Like I know Slot's won this league title yet, but Man City, even though I don't think they're a big club yet, but they buy big players because of who their manager is and who their ownership is. That plays a big part. Now, if you look at Bayern Munich, if you look at Bayern Munich here, they've always gotten the likes of Mario Götze, Lewandowski. Who else have they got? Mats Hummels from like all these guys went and joined Bayern Munich. Like that's where they've shot the whole. Goretzka as well, yeah. All these guys. So Florian Wirtz, yeah. If I had to put it in a list, it's like Bayern, City, Liverpool. There is no chance I can see Liverpool, yeah. Rather than spending 25 mil on a Cherky, which is a solid signing because he's a quality. I want him at United. I think they're more likely to make those type of signings, 25 mil, 30 mil for a Cherky, rather splash the cash on one player in Florian Wirtz. Look at their sample size and how many players they've missed out on. Bellingham, Caicedo, Lavia. They've missed out on so many. So when there's competition, yeah, Liverpool will not win. They will not win. Like they're very good
timing. Yeah. Rock, perfect timing for you to jump in. You got the boys here. You got the boys here basically saying Liverpool are not going to be able to prize away Bayern or Manchester City for Florian Wirtz.
Honestly, I haven't really paid that much attention to the transfer market. Are we in for him?
Yes. Today, reportedly, David Ornstein has come out and said Liverpool have met with Florian Wirtz. He's met the staff and he went over to Liverpool today and made contact with Florian Wirtz camp and expressed interest, and he's keen on a move to England. Liverpool admires and unclear whether the 22
I thought he was coming to meet City, or was he?
He met with City. He met with City. Now he's also met with Liverpool, but it's still unclear if he's willing to leave Germany and not join Bayern.
I mean, if we get him, we get him. If we don't, I don't mind.
That's not really the question, though. The question is, can you see Liverpool outdoing? Can you see Liverpool outdoing the likes of Bayern or Man City if it gets to a bidding war?
I mean, so we generally speaking don't enter into bidding wars. The only bidding war we entered into, we won the bidding war, which was for Caicedo. But obviously Chelsea had done a lot of the groundwork at that point, and he preferred to go to him. You know, I'll leave you guys to decide who came out better out of that situation. But to be fair, Caicedo is a very good player.
You can't say you won a bidding war when the other team paid less and got the player.
No, they didn't pay less. They paid more.
So then they won the bidding war.
No. So what happened was they bid 100, we bid 110. We were given permission to speak to Caicedo. Chelsea weren't.
No, but explain to me. Wait.
No, I'm explaining. One step at a time, Egal. So we Brighton accepted our bid of £110 million. And then basically he said that he wanted to go to Chelsea. So Brighton said, okay, you have to beat the bid that Liverpool made. So they bid 115 million, and then that was it. But we bid more than Chelsea at the time, but he chose to go. He said he wanted to go to Chelsea, which is fair enough.
Fair enough.
But in terms of could we, But I think probably Bayern are the favourites because all the talk has been about them. City obviously are strong contenders. Depends what the player wants. Depends where the player sees himself. I mean, look, Liverpool is Liverpool. We speak for ourselves.
Trent speaks for Liverpool. That's
You know what?
Trent does.
Vader, before you go, Vader, before you go, do you want to speak about Frimpong to Liverpool also? With Trent leaving, they go and get Frimpong.
Ex-Man City academy player, you know?
Yeah.
Another one.
For them to go after Frimpong, it makes sense because but again, I'm hearing mixed conversations with.
Why? Because they don't care about their right backs defending.
Well, yeah, they
loves
talk about
Dutch
wanting an
players. He loves
attacking
Dutch
right
players.
back, but then they praise up what Bradley is, and they want some creativity, and so who knows? For them to go out for options makes a lot of sense. You can have the contrast between Connor Bradley and you can have Frimpong. So I'm not too upset with that. But it sounds like a lot of money is getting spent over at Liverpool. It's interesting because if they got that player as a target, I'm also hearing Rax could correct me. I'm hearing that Isak is on their target list, and for them to also go and spend money on Wirtz, I don't know Liverpool to be doing moves like that. Yes, a couple seasons ago they splashed the cash on Nunez. We saw how all that worked out with regards to the Nunez, and in the January window they went and got Diaz, and then they also got McAllister, Sabazlai. They've made moves. I don't know.
The thing is, what you want, right, is you want to have options. You want to have options. So, yes, we may be interested in Isak. Yes, we may be interested in Wirtz. Yes, we may be interested in other good quality players. Yes, we may be interested in some under the radar. The idea behind it is you don't just have to strengthen in one position. But say, for example, we can't get Isak because he because he wants Newcastle Champions League football. Of course, look. We just spoke about groundwork, right? We lost out because we tried to be smart with Chelsea, but Chelsea had done a lot of the groundwork. So in that instance, it's always good if Wirtz is coming to England anyway. Hey, have a chat with him. What's the worst that can happen? The worst can happen. He goes to Bayern Munich, and that's that.
And
right?
Here's what I want to say before I got politely interrupted by Rax. I was going to point out that Wirtz came over to check out Manchester City. He came over to speak, and it's like, while I'm here, Liverpool saving a few dimes.
We're trying to get you on
Rax,
the chat.
Rax.
And because I'm thinking on the charm offensive.
And then while in town, Liverpool saving some money, it was like, hey, why don't you also come and have a conversation with us? We've come out outright because it's been rumored, it's been talked about for many weeks now that City are interested in Wirtz. It's now being kind of leaked out that Liverpool are also interested. I think there's the advantage here with us showing complete, transparent, forward intent with regards to what we think of him. And many are labeling him as the KDB replacement. There's no KDB replacement. He's going to be a player to be here with the exit of KDB, but no one's replacing KDB.
But you have a KDB-sized hole that needs to be filled.
We have a player.
I heard 47 was going to fill those holes. But hey, Ahmed, talk to me.